have only been one game, and much like the Lakers' first game, we shouldn't overreact too much to it. After all, you shouldn't get too high or too low in an 82-game NBA season. One win doesn't make you a champion, and one loss doesn't end your season. But there are lessons to take from every game, and the Lakers are slowly figuring that out. There's a big difference from Game 1 to Game 2, especially on defense, and compared to last season, they're finally fixing mistakes that held them back. They could end up a lot better across multiple areas if this keeps up. Why this improvement and possible change could be exactly what the Lakers needed, and what their outlook looks like not just from the first 2 games, but for the next 80. We're gonna break it all down here. But before we dive in, don't forget Underdog Fantasy, the best way to get in on NBA action this season. For my first pick, I got Luka Doncic over 7.5 assists. He's done more than that in the first 2 games as the primary ball handler and point guard, and I expect it to continue. Second pick, Rui Hachimura over 9.5 points. He dropped 23 in Game 2 as their third option, so this seems like a solid bet. Third pick, I got Jake the Rabia making at least 1 3-pointer in a revenge game against the Sacramento Kings. For my fourth and final pick, I got Denia over 14.5 points, dropping it from 20.5 to 14.5. As a bonus, I'm applying a 50% profit boost that Underdog is offering right now. If you want to follow along or make your own picks, check out Underdog Fantasy and use code JSM for a free pick plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash. But back to the Lakers, why these changes may be exactly what they needed. They've improved a lot so far. I talked about some of it in my last video, especially their defense and the impact Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt are having. The spark. They gave their team a spark in the second quarter of their last game, the kind of energy the Lakers used to provide regularly. But it's more than that. Sure, Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt contributed a lot, and DeAndre Ayton made a big impact in Game 2, but it's really a combination of all of them, and then some. It's having a team-wide effect. It's not perfect yet, far from it, but the Lakers are showing real signs of improvement, especially on defense. I've pointed out a lot already, but from a team-wide perspective, I've been impressed with their transition defense in both Game 1 and Game 2. They've actually backed up their talk with action and done it pretty well. In their first 2 games, they've only allowed 9.5 points per game in the open court. That's top 3 in the entire league, behind only the Nuggets and the Jazz so far. Sure, it's early, plenty of basketball left, and they could easily slip back into old habits on defense. But so far, they've shown they can make noticeable changes, and not just temporarily. They actually look like they can maintain it. Keep in mind, they've been a bottom 5 transition defense for years, going back to the 2021-22 NBA season. They've been giving up fast break points for years, 5th worst last season, and going back to the 2021-22 season, 3rd worst to worst in transition defense. Compared to that, I'm seeing real change. They're hustling back, communicating on defense, and actually setting up their half-court defense. I've been pretty impressed. Marcus Smart stands out. He's vocal, directing the defense, something the Lakers really lacked last year. Dorian Smith helped, but he's not nearly as commanding as Smart. Having a true vocal leader on defense could be the game changer this team has been missing. A guy who isn't afraid to tell Luka Doncic what to do, tell LeBron what to do, or even challenge the coach when needed. Marcus Smart brings that voice. That's exactly what the Lakers were missing. With Smart healthy, Jared Vanderbilt healthy, and the team actually buying in, they finally have a chance to fix years of inconsistent defense. I'm cautiously optimistic. Beyond full-court defense, their half-court defense is improving too, especially in Game 2, thanks mainly to Smart and Vanderbilt. Those two made a huge difference and showed they can be game changers. Yes, even with Marcus Smart, plenty of people said he was washed up and couldn't lead anymore. But Game 2 showed he still has it, at least a little. And it's not just Smart and Vanderbilt. When DeAndre Ayton locks in, like he did at times in the first 2 games, he can make a real positive impact on half-court defense, helping limit damage in the paint. So far, the Lakers are only giving up 35 points per game in the paint. Sure, Golden State isn't exactly paint-heavy, but it's still a promising sign, and maybe a trend for their half-court future. Everyone from Smart, Vanderbilt, and Ayton down to Luka Doncic has been showing better. Their commitment to half-court defense has improved too. not just individual effort but communication as well. That's been a big change. Chemistry is still a work in progress. They're learning how to move, communicate, and cover for each other. But the signs are promising. One final thing worth pointing out is more of an expansion than a change. Their pick-and-roll game. They've added a new element, the in-between game. Luka Doncic could already create for himself, but now with a true pick-and-roll partner, not just a roller but a real big, now they have it with DeAndre, adding his mid-range and floater game to the mix. Up to this point, the Lakers have been by far the most dangerous mid-range team in the NBA. From 5 to 9 feet, 10 to 14 feet, or even 15 to 19 feet, they're shooting over 64% from the field. From 5 to 9 feet, they take 14 shots per game and make 9 64.3%. From 10 to 14 feet, 9 attempts and 8 makes an insane 88.9%. Even from 15 to 19 feet, they're making a couple per game, mostly Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, but now DeAndre adds another real threat. That's a new wrinkle in their pick-and-roll game that now they have that luxury too. We've seen it in action, from 5 feet out to 10 to 15 feet. DeAndre can hit those shots. With Luka Doncic in the pick-and-roll, he's not just looking for the alley-oop or a direct path to the rim. He's finding DeAndre from that 10 to 15 foot range. DeAndre can pull up over a defender or catch the ball rolling toward the rim and hit a floater. They've been really effective at it so far. And we're only 2 games in. As Luka and DeAndre build more chemistry, it's only going to get better. This new element adds another weapon to their offense, and it's something they can really build on moving forward. This should be a dangerous weapon that few teams can answer. Overall, the Lakers are definitely trending in the right direction. Sure, there will be wins and losses that make people overreact, but they've made changes that were desperately needed for years. So, what do you guys think? What stood out to you so far, the Lakers, their play, or the way they're changing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That's pretty much it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night.